Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let us march on till victory is won. Good morning. I am Reverend Muata Rasuli, the Senior Minister of the San Francisco Center for Spiritual Living, and this is your Black History Moment. These lyrics to the Negro National Anthem, later called the Black National Anthem, were written by James Weldon Johnson in the early 1900s, with the music written by his brother, J. Rasuli Johnston. James Weldon Johnson was a poet, writer, civil rights activist, and educator. He taught at Fisk University, an historically Black college university, and held an executive position in the NAACP during the deeply violent years of KKK lynchings and Jim Crow segregation and oppression. An anthem can easily be viewed as a call to action, as well as a declaration of self-definition. Lift Every Voice activated a national awareness of shared suffering and our inherent ability to overcome it. Long before James Brown sang Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, reframing the narrative of being Black from one of pejorative to pride. Long before Maya Angelou's reminder that the caged bird sings of freedom, admonishing us that the bird does not stop being free because of its cage, but rather the freedom of its birthright, demands to be expressed in the only option left, that of its voice, its freedom song. The caged bird sings of freedom that is inherent within each of us. Long before any of these declarations of self-identity, pride, and liberation, James Weldon Johnson gave us an anthem with which to stand up and sing out. Underlying the accomplishment of pain and suffering wrought by slavery and Jim Crow oppression, James Weldon Johnson gave us an iconic and universal reminder that your past, your circumstances do not define you. Giving voice is a powerful stance of freedom. With this anthem, James Weldon Johnson invites us to counter the narrative of our collective trauma into collective triumph, for we are not silenced by circumstances. And now a prayer for national unity. There's one life, one mind, one power, one presence. There's one eternal giving nature. It is the life, the mind, the power, the presence, and the eternal giving nature of God the good, the indwelling and self-existent one that lives and breathes and has its being in and through and as all of creation, lives and breathes and has its being in and through and as me, all circumstance, all situations, and all beings everywhere. And gratefully I accept this, knowing that the same hand that raises every mountain, carves every valley, and roots every tree is leading and guiding, directing the movement of consciousness in and through and as all of creation. And that right here and right now, we acknowledge the life of James Weldon Johnson, but more so we acknowledge the word, the voice celestial that indwells each and all, that is continually being lifted, continually being sung, and continually expressing joy, freedom, and power. And for this, I give thanks and praise. And so it is. And amen.